Hey guys, what's going on? It's MajiinBae. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thanksgiving for all my American viewers, and happy November 25th, I guess, to everybody else. Today, I wanted to talk about Deathmark Viego. Recently, prepping for seasonals and stuff, I like to take a look at the format and think about what things might be more powerful or that used to be really powerful and might have come back into favor, which is how the meta's going. And I noticed that champion removal, well, I and everybody else, right, noticed that champion removal is really, really good right now. From Lee Sin to Plunder to Poppy, you just want to be able to kill champions. And unfortunately, the most efficient ways to do that are like Minimorph and Vengeance, which aren't really great. You can go into Will of Ionia, but it's... So another card that I really liked back when Viego was originally released was Deathmark. Deathmark is a 3-mana fast spell, a remove ephemeral from an ally granted to an enemy. And Viego is really well positioned to take advantage of that. So basically I built a Viego Thresh deck, but I took out Thresh, added some ephemerals, cut the more controlling elements, and added Deathmark. What you get is a lower to the ground Viego deck, one that can beat down a little better, and kind of switch angles by getting aggressive with Zed, and then following up with the classic Viego Hydrovine late game. But just being able to, like, on turn 3, you can go Dark Word of Scourge into Deathmark if you go pass. That's a play I make a lot, actually. And that's just so powerful. You just have a 5/5 lifesteal. Like, that sequence ends games against, like, any of the super fast aggro decks. Like, any aggro decks that wants to burn you out, Ziggs Poppy, Ping City, even like Plunder, that's so difficult to deal with. And then even later, you have Deathmarks that you could throw out at Sejuani or something, right? As long as you're smart and you don't leave yourself open to removal in response to blow you out, that card can be insane, especially if you're playing on ladder and your opponents don't know that you have it. It's some pretty sweet tech. Now, let's talk about the individual cards. We have 3 2-drops in Greenglade Lookout, and then 1 Fading Icon. And the reason for that is Greenglade Lookout is the one I want, but Fading Icon's in there because I just need an earlier play. Like, sometimes I won't have, or I don't want to go Scourge Deathmark on 3. Sometimes I won't have Soldier, I won't have Vile Feast, and I just want to make sure I'm not getting ran over before I get to do my thing. So we're running the full 4. Fading Icon's kind of nice because it's another unit that can die, sack to Viego, right? You get the prey. 3 Glimpse Beyond, not super surprising. Anyone who's played Viego, you want the full 3 because it's so good to be able to trigger your own Viego, respond to removal spells, and just keep the cards coming. You don't have a lot of draw outside of Glimpse. That's pretty much it. 2 Syncopation and 2 Twin Disciplines. I like to keep it tricky. Twin Disciplines in this version with Zed especially. I'm sorry, not Twin Disciplines. Well, both. But Syncopation is so good with Viego already because any non-Minimorph removal that gets pointed at him, you just switch him with like a mist or something, and then you absolutely blow out your opponent. But it's even better when you have Zed in the mix because now you have 2 more things you can switch around, and you could throw the Shadow in front of anything, right? You don't care if that hits or not. Or you could do the opposite. You could switch, if they block Zed, you could switch Zed to an unblocked spot and get the flip. Really cool card. Love Syncopation. Twin Disciplines there to keep your stuff alive. Vile Feast is one of the best cards in the game. 3 Camelvoran Soldiers, a must-have with Viego. It's so good at stopping early aggression and really nice to get your Viego rolling, right? The Scourge Deathmark package is basically why you're playing this. Getting the 5/5 ephemeral with lifesteal, no longer ephemeral, is pretty goddamn good. And then we have 2 copies of Shadow Assassin. I originally had Tasty Feyfolk, but I liked having an elusive blocker, and the deck has life gain with Darkwater Scourge and the Vile Feast already, and the 1 Spirit's Refuge. We'll get to that. So I think this version needs Tasty a little less than the other version. 2 copies of Zed. This could easily be 3, but I just really wanted to spend the slots elsewhere. Feel free to go up to 3. But if you do, maybe trim like an Invasive Hydrovine, and then something else like a Fading Icon, and add the 3rd Twin Disciplines. I think if you want to run 3 Zed, you want 3 Twin Disciplines. Maybe you even want to go down into some Nobilifies. Really make sure you can keep him alive. I trimmed him because I'm not willing to put the resources into keeping him alive. He's just there to make a shadow and sometimes be really annoying. I don't want to commit to dies to save him, basically. But if you want to play that more of a game plan, by all means, go for it. Trim the Atrocity, trim a Hydrovine, cut the Will, go a little lower. Moving on, Palm, Deny, and Will, the Ionia package, 2, 2, and 1. I think this is a pretty good split. I like having the 1 Will. Palm's really, really good. I can see going up to 3. And Deny is in one of the best spots it's ever been in the format. Spirit's Refuge, this is your trump card against things like Sivir, and also just another helping hand against Burn. You would slap a Spirit's Refuge on a Hydravine, a Viego, or a Big Mist, and the game ends. Speaking of, Viego and Hydravine, these are the end game threats. It's what the deck's built around. And then the One of Atrocity to kind of close it up. You know, get that, like, I win button going. If you have an Atrocity in your deck, and you're playing an open format, to where your opponents can see your deck list, they have to play way differently than if you didn't have Atrocity, right? You get to the later parts of the game, and they have to go, well, I can't do this, because if they have Atrocity, I just lose. And I like having that I win button, especially when you're falling behind, and you just YOLO it, and just hope for the best. So yeah, that's the deck. I expect it to do really well into some of the, like, some of the decks that are, like, kind of counter picks. So I think it would probably do very well into things like Lee Sin, into Field Rush. Decks like that, right, that are really weak to Deathmark and Deny. And there's a lot of those floating around. So, yeah, if you're looking for a Viego deck, this one's pretty sick. It's nice. It's kind of hipstery because you get to play Deathmark, which nobody plays, and that's pretty cool. And I guarantee you, you will absolutely get people with that card. So let's jump on ladder, and we'll see how it does. Dragons. This is a matchup where Deathmark would be incredibly effective. Hopefully will be incredibly effective. We just have to watch out that we don't get hit by, like, a single combat. Because if we slam Deathmark and get singled in response, it doesn't go through, right? This is looking like a Zed hand to me. And not just because it has Zed in it, but because we got the Twin Disciplines to keep him alive. Zed puts out a lot of pressure, especially if we find, like, a Deny or something. So I'll probably just go pass. That way we can play Zed on 3 and have up Twin. Also, playing, like... Yeah, just playing Zed without protection seems like a bad idea. That Vile Feast isn't really going to be super relevant, I don't think.
Shroud the world in wings.
It's kind of spooky.
They have no mercy.
Like a Shyvana on 3 eating Dragon Chow would be pretty obnoxious. I'd still just attack, but it would be obnoxious. You can Twin Disciplines before the attack to make it, like, really awkward for them.
Dragon blood,
But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to jam in here. With confidence. The flip? Whoa! Okay, what does that mean? Screeching Dragon, maybe? Or very confident single combat? Because, whatever you think's going to happen, I'm going to do my best to make sure that it doesn't happen. Like, I'll take an open here. Deny was probably the best draw.
A soldier should know to stay out of the way.
Attack puts Shiv to 5, so Twin would get me out of single combat range. So it's Palm here. And then we'll throw this under the Shyvana bus. That way single combat would, like, threaten to kill Shiv, and I don't have to pump Zed.
Your attack is obvious.
I don't have to pump Zed preemptively to push him through Shyvana. I just get to attack. Although, if it wasn't for this 1-2, pumping Zed preemptively sounds really good. Okay, less good now. Could you imagine having Deathmark right now, though?
They follow the wrong master.
Okay, let's get in there. Wouldn't be surprised to see, like, a chump. Nope, opponent has 0 fear.
I am watching you.
Opponent has never been scared ever. That's a pretty good sequence. It's a pretty good, like, couple of turns, not gonna lie. Do I play Diego? Do I play Fading Icon? I probably played Diego and then the dragon is, but the... Please. Vile Feast is not a good card.
How soon Demacia forgets.
We have a lot of really good draws. That just isn't one of them. Trying to double up on Fury. I could just, like, ping this twice. And then I'll play Viego on my own turn. want these 1/1s. I don't like denying this at all, but I really want the 1/1s. Like, Zed's still going to die, but honestly, that's kind of whatever. I'm just trying to set up Viego. Do you have a second single combat? Because that's pretty bad. Yep, that is very bad. Okay, this got super bad. I still got the 1/1s, though. Oh, I'm fearing Shyvana. Don't you worry. Doing some serious fearing over here. Yeah, I guess. I already spent two Vile Feast. What are you really worried about, right? Okay. Shyvana's huge now, thanks to the Dragon Guard. So, like, playing Viego, he probably just dies. This is a great time to have Syncopation. That ain't Syncopation, but it is a really good card. And I think I'm just going to play it. Start pumping up Viego. And if they can't deal with it, it will get out of control. If they have a Concerted after having 2 singles, then they have Concerted after having 2 singles. And what are we going to... Okay, yeah. They just got the cards.
Agonizing, I know.
And a Lieutenant to pull my Spider. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad's an understatement. This is going, I would say, horrendously poorly. I can't even play Viego because he just dies as Screeching Dragon. I can, however, play Camoborn Soldier, which really helps unless there's like a Dragon's Clutch on the other side of the field. Then it doesn't help nearly as much as I would like. Block, I guess. I probably just pass. Like, playing anything into Strafing Strike seems like a pretty bad idea. As foretold. Opponent with 2 cards in hand. Opponent with 1 card in hand. Can we make it happen? Probably not. Look out. What does that do for me? Gonna be honest, not a lot of things. Here's the plan. Zed, Viego, attack with Zed. Hope for good things to happen. I do this for her. The problem is Shyvana's gonna block, and that sucks. Shyvana, why you gotta be blocking? Is Twin Disciplining before even worth it? No, because Zed kills literally everything besides Shyvana, and that's what's gonna block. Oh wait, though. Could I have pumped them up enough to flip Viego? Okay, let's see. It would have been 7-10. I could have pumped them up enough to flip Viego if I did it pre-combat with Zed. Would it have been enough to, like, win us the game? Probably not. But maybe. There's a chance. We make a miss. We get attacked. Wow, I can't believe I missed that play. I can get to 7-10. I'm 1 point off here. Which is pretty sad. What do I need to draw then? Palm isn't going to be enough. Will's not going to be enough. Spirit's Refuge, probably not going to be enough unless our opponent like really messes up. Okay, so what would have happened? We would have stolen Screeching Dragon is what would have happened. Unless our opponent blocked differently. Vile Feast, yeah, not good. Not very good at all. Drawing triple Vile Feast was pretty brutal. This is not the matchup for it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I think if I did double Twin Disciplines, though, we would have made it competitive. We may have even taken it down. Into the Dragon's Clutch? Probably not, but that would have been so sick. I'm a little upset at myself for missing that one. Ooh. Jace Feel the Rush? That's cool. I think that's what it is, right? Tryndamere 8, and no one plays Tryndamere for, like, real reasons. You only play Tryndamere to cheese him out with Feel the Rush. Oh, we got the combo. Okay. This hand's already looking better than last hand. Tryndamere, Jace, Ashe, Sejuani. So, yeah, you're looking to get the Overwhelm, and Ashe is just, like, a good card. A little clunky, That's for sure. Wouldn't be surprised to see our opponent just make 2 3/3s. Pass is fine. Pass. I'm not just gonna play this out. What an exciting first play, turn 5. Pass, 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 pass. Viego. That's not how the game's supposed to go.
Winter take you.
Yeah, it's fine.
My arrow won't miss.
Still fine. Don't really need to do anything about that. Now is the time for Mr. Darkwater Scourge with his helmet. Why does a ethereal tentacle monster need a helmet? And who made the helmet? Look how big this thing is. It's huge. That's the whole ship. Barrel to scale. Like, who was like, that thing needs a helmet? Decent chance our opponent just like takes 5 here. And I don't want that. We have Deny now, which is pretty insane against anything Field or Rush related. Just play Sejuani or something. Or Jace. Okay, I'll just dome you for like 11 then. Harsh Winds? Flash Freeze. Fun fact, Ephemeral will not trigger, so if our opponent plays like Jace, we get to get him with Deathmark. Come on, just play it. It's fine. I don't have Deathmark. No one plays Deathmark. It's not a real card. Come on, play your champion. Play it. Play it, play it, play it. Like, yeah, okay, right? Like, that doesn't really do anything. Jace can take a bit of damage. I'm just going to draw off the Spiderling.
You will serve.
Oh, another Deny. And a Spirit's Refuge. Alright. Our hand is suitably prepared. Syncopation's nice. I have just enough mana to go Hydrovine Syncopation. Oh! Aftershock. What a surprise. I think this is a good Spirit's Refuge time. Yeah, because if there was like a Mystic Shot, they would have just played Mystic Shot, right? 8 mana. So this is the last time we're free to not have Deny Up. And I still have Deny Up. But, you know, maybe I want a Syncopation or Deathmark or something. And then we have to keep Deny Up for Field Rush. I like our opponent's name is Freezing. Very on theme. Playing a Frostbite deck. I hope they cast Buried in Ice. That'd be so sick. I would kill them, but it would be really cool. I like that card. I'm considering trying one in my Feel the Mina list. Just for fun, you know? It also, like, is a card that makes the 2-mana ramp guy. It's an 8+ for Behold. Winter's Breath. Kill all enemies with 0 power, then Frostbite all enemies. Oh, yeah, no, I see. I get you. Well. I'm just going to deny it. Because I want my Hydrovine to stay alive, and I have another Deny. So I can do that. And I got to attack with a 0 power one. You know, send a message. Let them know. Can't show any signs of weakness. Must attack with all your units. You play a Dragon Chow and your opponent plays nothing? Get in there. Atrocity is a nice card. Not the game ender against Frostbite that it normally is. Unless they just go to 0 mana. Then you just kill them. Here's a Lookout. Cast Avalanche. Or anything. This is a pretty scary board. I don't actually know how you're gonna... Okay, you're dead. GGGG. Oh, wait. No, you're not. 12. Damn. I thought you were dead. My mistake. You were 1 off dead. And if I hadn't played this, I could have killed you. Because I could Glimpse and then Atrocity. I don't really think that's a misplay or anything. It's just kind of funny. I'll draw some cards. guy's gonna die anyway. This gets Viego bigger. We get a mist. Okay, and I'll play Fading Icon so that Ravine will kill these guys and let me summon another mist. Oh, one off. Wow. Not that flipping him is any good right now because there's nothing on the board.
All will be consumed by the black mist.
This is looking pretty lethal. What do you guys think?
I will find her.
Dude, shut up. We know. We know your wife's missing or whatever. And we know the black mist is coming. Please stop telling me about it. Alright, GG. I mean, Viego just gets kind of out of control. And that's what I'm talking about. Decks that like are weak to deny just fold to Viego decks. Because you just stick a Hydrovine and go, what are you going to do about it? Oh, you used all your mana? Now you got countered. Sorry. Zoe, Akshan, Targon, Shurima, Zoe, Akshan. This is like probably like an all-in Zoe deck, I imagine, right? Like an all-in Zoe. I do love keeping these two together, though. Like an all-in, yeah, like an all-in. I just keep saying the words all-in. You play one of your champs, Zoe or Akshan, and you cast spells on them to keep them alive, thus leveling both Akshan and Zoe. There we go. That's probably what the deck is, I imagine. I'm going to keep these two. I think Deathmark, yeah, is just going to be insane, right? Like, how do they stop Deathmark? In Targon Shurima. They could, fun fact, or not so fun fact in my case. I've been saying fun fact a lot today. If you Deathmark and your opponent hushes the unit you're Deathmarking, Deathmark fizzles because it doesn't have ephemeral. Isn't that so sad? I mean, probably not for our opponent, but it's sad to me.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
Ooh, Hydrovine. Don't mind if I do. Happy to get another trigger here.
They're here. Sound the alarm.
The second our opponent goes under 3 mana, I'm killing this guy. Who even plays... Oh, he's dead. I was going to say, who even plays Hush, right? Hush isn't real. Why is he playing an ephemeral after combat? That doesn't make any sense. Bum, bum, bum. Got him. I think. Yep, got him. Oh my god, that's so sick. I just get so excited about this. Let's play Assassin.
Silent as death.
Who's that? Deathmark's just, it's such a cool card, you know what I mean? I love that. Like a card that's like bad, but it's a build around card, and if you fulfill the thing you need to do, then it becomes like really good.
And lights the way.
Those are the best cards
Falls. Believe or burn.
in like any card game.
Have faith.
Okay, so Akshan is leveled. And another Deathmark, let's go. Opponent's got the Priestess stuff, so I don't really want to play Hydrovine into like Comet mana. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of cards you got there. Okay, I currently have a Zoe blocker. A pass, huh? A pass. Never mind, we're slamming it. We drew another one. Whatever, who cares? Comet away. Bring it. Sunburst. Oh, okay.
I will play my part.
Do I Deathmark on Zoe?
Heretic.
Well, now I definitely don't do that. Was that block wild to anybody else? I don't get that block.
Now they see who I truly
Like,
am.
I guess, but just like, perhaps they had no way to like get rid of my 2-1, but still, just like, just keep Zoe on the back line. The threat of flipping her is like pretty good, right? I don't really care about those guys. Here's some mists. Was this made from Traveler? Okay, we don't have to worry about like Supernova or anything then.
Descend upon them.
Oh yeah, descend all over me. I'd like to draw some cards, please. Not Viego, not Viego. Not Deny, not Viego. That's a pretty good card though. What do I think about just playing another Hydroban? I think pretty goodly about it. I know that's not a word, but that's fine. The Moondreamer digging deep for playables here.
My star will
That's not fair. Moondreamer's not a bad card. Once it got the toughness boost, it's just like not that good of a card. I'm gonna have blockers forever. I just want the life.
fitter.
I don't want to burn the Deathmark. Not on the little elusive that we're not like scared about yet.
Gonna find a gift for Renekton.
Ride Order. Renekton hasn't been getting nearly enough gifts lately. And it is holiday season, so it's kind of you to try to find him one. Oh, very cool. Very cool. My favorite Celestial card. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Zed.
Do not hear the threat.
That way we have access to Zed's Shadow Shift. I am struggling with words today. And then we're going to shift him. And then I'm probably just going to keep this one around. We could get Hush, and I guess that would suck, but whatever.
On my mark.
Very nice.
We were two.
Pass. Oh, telescope. Nice. Oh, yee.
Further. Bingo.
There we go. That is what I'm talking about. If I play him, he gets shot, right? Like 100% of the time. I'm still going to play him.
The whole world will know my anguish.
What kind of an accent does he have? The whole world will know my anguish. I don't know. I'm really bad with accents.
Arda's gonna make a meal of them.
I know this video has been 50% me rambling about random stuff, and I'm so sorry about that. You guys are just going to have to deal with it. 7.
Do not
Less than 7. 7. Yeah. Just want to get the flip
Witness divinity.
and make it really awkward for our opponent at the same time. Perfect.
I command you.
into darkness.
So far, it's 10 power that's died. Oh, sorry, more than 10, because, yeah. Sunburst? That wouldn't work. Comet. Atrocity. Even if they have Hush, we still get some damage out of this, and he's going to die anyway, but they never have it. GG. GG. No one plays Hush anymore. Well played. It's kind of funny that, like, they cast the card that's supposed to make all your guys just so much bigger on the board, and they're not the same size as my guys. Like, our guys are still so much bigger. Kind of feels like cheating. Renekton Darius. Whoa. Is this just like Shurima Noxus aggro? If that's the case, then Deathmark, and if we can find... Well, Palm might be really good, but honestly, I'm just going to keep Deathmark, and I'm going to look really hard for... We didn't find it. What's that card called? Darkwater Scourge. Because I feel like against that kind of aggro deck, if you find that, you just kind of win. It would at least buy us like a billion years to find an actual win condition. I hope they develop so I can block with this lookout.
See what we see, soldier.
Ooh, now do you even want to attack with these? The answer is yes. Yes, you do. But will you?
I'll do better this time.
Mm-hmm.
Intruder, get him.
Okay, so this blocks 1 extra damage, but this blocks 1 extra damage in the future. And I would like to keep him around. I'm pretty low. Oh, do you have pump spells? You playing Wrath? Wow, we're going full burn here. We are here to beat face. I don't really have any units, so I think keeping my blocker alive would just like really helpful. Oh, look at that.
The dark beckons.
It's fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. You want to trade?
Practice, team.
Do I want to keep you alive? I think the answer is yes. Because I think our opponent's planning on just like playing another unit and then open attacking, and this basically ruins that plan.
They're here. Sound the alarm.
1 unit.
One's the wiser.
Yeah. Very happy I did that. Fading Icon. Nice card.
Okay, ready.
You cannot escape.
It's a glimpsable target, I suppose.
Call for reinforcements.
We're giving away that our hand sucks. Right? If your 2 drops are the ones getting discounted, you're behind. Okay, what if I just start here? They don't have anything that can stop this, right? And I want to do it before they have a unit and can fervor. I don't know if they'd want to fervor, but that would be really bad for us.
Seeing tombs, towns, and everything in between.
Pledge
I get to attack through that.
shadows.
Play lookout.
Patrol 1, patrol 2, patrol 3.
Not keeping up Deathmark because it doesn't quite work the way I want it to. Block here. Block here. It's fine.
My desert.
What? I do want Zed to level. Okay, so what, you're just gonna like fervor something now? That's fine. Like you just send it face? I'm okay with that. Oh, that block was not the business opponent. That was not it. You just keep Rune Runner alive and you attack me. Alright, give me Scourge. It's not a bad card. This with Vile Feast, we got a real hand here. And Will of Ionia to stop like a Renekton Darius type thing. We have a lot of really good draws. Darkwater Scourge, another Vile Feast,
Reporting in.
Spirit's Refuge, Palm.
Chase
Ah, you have another one.
without mercy.
Come on. Come on. There we go. I think I just block him.
I'll do better this time.
You have to attack with Rune Runner. Why are you not attacking with Rune Runner? What's going on?
See you there.
What am I missing? I'm ping away the spell shield. This is feeling kind of sus.
That old trick again.
Shut up.
They follow the
1 short for lethal.
You lost?
Our opponent is really worried we're just going to kill them. Which is fine. I am 1 short of lethal. But, like, if they just click OK, outside of Atrocity, like, I don't have any direct damage, right? You just go to 1, it's fine. There's no way our opponent beats us from here, right? Glimpse. Okay, I like Glimpse. I like drawing cards.
Desert by my side.
I'll pass. And then if we see another unit, I'll palm. There it is.
I feel your fear,
Psych.
Noxian dog.
You're the one hiding behind a mask.
Got him. Zed, you're really cool and everything and super edgy, but Darius fuck you up, man. That fool's huge. Oh, I did draw the atrocity. Wow, okay. Oh, look at that. That looks an awful lot like GG.
Fuse his legs. Blow them to pieces.
We can keep developing, right?
Take the high ground.
No reason not to. This is just funny to me. I could have won in any way here, but this is just the funniest. So yeah, we're going to do that. GG. GG.
None escape their shadow.
Happy to get there without the Death Scourge until like the very end. It didn't even do anything. Alright guys, that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Really fun. As you can see, it does still definitely have legs. The deck's pretty solid. And it feels a lot less clunky than Thresh Viego to me, which is kind of weird because Deathmark is like an incredibly clunky card. But lowering the mana cost of the deck is really, really nice. The deck didn't do anything until like turn 5 before. And now you have things like Zed, you can Scourge and Deathmark and stuff, and that I think just really helps. It makes it feel better, at least for me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, let me know in the comments below what you want to see me play next. I'm always getting good suggestions, and a lot of times I turn them into videos. And then, yeah, if you're still watching this, tomorrow there probably won't be a video. I'm not sure. I record my videos the day before generally, and I will be spending all day Thanksgiving with my family, so I'm not sure if I'll get home in time to record another video, but hopefully I do. So thank you again for coming. I'll see you guys next time.